Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Did you see what our president did to the Colombian president? Did you see what the United States of America, how we embarrassed Colombia? We showed those guys who's boss. All right. Well, if you like that, I hope that you would like when Trump will gonna get on the Mexican president. I'm sorry, the president of Mexico. Why? Look at this right here. Russia Today. Trump to sanction Colombia for refusing to take back illegal aliens. Do you like that? Bogota must accept the criminals they forced into the United States. End quote. The US president has says. So, it says here, I was just informed that the two repatriation flights from the United States with a large number of illegal criminals were not allowed to land in Colombia, Trump wrote on Truth Social. So, he said, he has directed his administration to take urgent and decisive retaliatory measures. Good? All right. Colombia surrenders to Trump. Bogota will dispatch a presidential plane to pick up migrants slated for deportation from the US. Colombia has bowed to pressure from Washington, reversing its decision to bar flights carrying deported illegal migrants from landing in the country. On Sunday, Colombian President Gustavo Petro announced that he will turn away American military aircraft full of deportees unless the US sets up a protocol for the dignified treatment of migrants. So, what happened? Our strong president sent those guys to Bogota, sent it to Colombia. The Colombian president, we need something, we need a little bit of a protocol. And Trump said, you know what? You do what I tell you, otherwise I'm going to impose tariffs on you. And then the president of Colombia said, okay, I will send the presidential plane. Did you like that? All right. Well, if you like that, then you would also like this one here, right? Right here. Compare that with this. Mexico refuses to accept a U.S. deportation flight. The Mexican government has criticized President Trump's unilateral immigration actions, and the landing would have required Mexico's assistance. Or, International Business Times, Mexico denies U.S. military plane carrying migrant deportees to landing country. So that's the same thing as they tried to do to Colombia. Did you see any sanctions and tariffs on Mexico? Okay, let me give you a little scenario or narrative. I don't think this is true. But I'm just trying to provide you with some facts and evidence. And if you want, you may connect some dots. Maybe not. The easiest way to make a Gentile cave in or bow down is to put in charge or on the other side a certain kind of person, like Zelensky. Trump will never hurt Zelensky. But if, let's say, the president of Ukraine will be, a Ukrainian, he would have no problems. So we have here Mr. Pedro, right? He is the president of Colombia. Well, let's read Mr. Pedro's bio, and then we're going to read the president of Mexico's bio. That's almost identical, except two things. She's a female, which Trump doesn't really give a fuck. And the other important aspect, I'm going to read it for you. Why didn't Trump impose sanctions on Mexico? I mean, if you are so tough and you got a big dick somewhere and big balls, you would do that, wouldn't you? Are you afraid of Mexico? I don't think so. I think he's afraid of someone behind me is president of Mexico. All right, so let's go and read the Gustavo Petro's bio. So this is the Colombian president, Gustavo Petro. All right, here you have, he is a Colombian politician. He's the president. He became the first left-wing president. That means a socialist on the left, right? And we find out here that he is born in the part, his grandfather migrated from southern Italy, so he is from Italy, right? And then he's raised a Catholic faith. Good so far? So Mr. Trump has no problem fucking this guy up. All right, let's go to the beautiful Claudia Sheinbaum, the Mexican, because she's Mexican, president of Mexico. Claudia Sheinbaum Pedro is a Mexican politician. She's also gonna go to her party. Where her party is? Where your party is, baby doll? Morena. Morena is a major left-wing populist party. So the same thing as the baboon in Colombia, correct? All right, but she's the first. Where is she? All right. All right. The first woman to hold office. Trump doesn't give a fuck about that one. But something that he really gives a fuck is this right here. Early life and family. Claudia Sheinbaum Pardo was born on June 24th, 1962 in Mexico City with a secular Mexican Jewish family. Got it? All right. So, the United States of America imposes sanctions and tariffs on countries who the United States of America has interests to suck their, not that, but their resources. Colombia has something that the Americans want. Therefore, so the guy is a socialist, she's a socialist. He's a man, she's a female. Trump doesn't give a shit. But then the main thing comes into play. Zelensky, he's not going to attack Zelensky whatsoever. Why? You know why. So I suspect that Trump will not be as tough as a man that he is with Miss Sheinbaum. So it's easy. You want to kneel Trump? Put on the other side in front of him to negotiate one Sheinbaum or Zeinstein or Berg or Mann. And then Trump is going to cave in. He's going to be weak as a willow tree, like that, or willow branch. So I'm waiting for Donald Trump to show his balls and his big junk and say to the Mexicans, the president say, you know what? But he's not gonna. He's not gonna. But let me tell you what she said, President Claudia, right here. President Claudia Sheinbaum has pushed back after President Donald Trump restarted the Remain in Mexico policy for asylum seekers. She pushed back. Or Gustavo did the same thing, or whatever his name is. Right? Where is he? Gustavo Petro tried too, but immediately Trump imposed something on him, made him pay. But here, Mexico refuses to accept a U.S. deportation flight. What will you do? You will impose sanctions and tariffs on Mexico right now. He won't. He won't. Why? Nah, he's not going to be able to. He's not going to be able to. He can't touch them. You know, like MC Hammer song, can't touch this. All right, that's it. She can't touch this, can't touch this. Da, 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 da. All right, friends. I'm just giving you everything I said is true. She's a socialist, the other guy is a socialist. She's the president of Mexico, the other one president of Colombia. He's a man, she's a woman. He's a Gentile, she's a... Well, I'm not saying, well, you can say, well, Colombia is like, Mexico is like this, blah, blah, blah. You may, but if Trump has the policy that he institutes everywhere, you get my planes, otherwise I'm going to f you up. Well, not so fast, not so fast. All right, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.